Hello, hello, and welcome to the Caim Circle podcast. Namaste. Welcome within the Caim Circle, a space of safety, of unconditional love, of protection. Here with me, I hope that you can take a breath. You can sigh and feel seen, heard, and loved. Today I am stepping back into Untoxicated, and I want to talk to you about functional drinks. So when it comes to the alcohol-free space and my alcohol-free expertise, when it comes to the beverages out there, the products, the mindset, all of those things, one of the things that people come to me the most is they want to understand what these functional drinks are and what they can provide. And I think that some of them are marketed a little wrong because they, we want to, a lot of people that are stepping into mindful drinking, right? They're still wanting to drink some. They're wanting to own their relationship with alcohol. They really like the idea of the functional ingredients because they have this idea that they can still get a buzz without the booze. And I will be very clear, I am not talking about CBD today. I'm not talking about any hemp products. So in that, of course, you can, if you're going to take the step into THC, that's a completely different thing. But today I want to talk about the most popular of the products that are out there that are in this functional category, the ones that have adaptogens and nootropics and euphorics, those key words, right? So that's mushrooms, amino acids, herbs, these botanical ingredients that, the earth is giving us that can help us and help our body and help our livelihood. So we go from drinking alcohol to drinking these functional adaptogenic drinks that will actually lower our stress. Alcohol is a depressant, a carcinogen. It's all these bad things. And it's whether we want it to be or not, it's not good for us. It is poison. And, but so is sugar. So are these preservatives that we're drinking. There's all these things out there, our water anymore, everything. And we just want so badly to take good care of ourselves, right? We really do. We want to eat well. We want to move well. We want to breathe clean air, and we don't. The world we're in is the world we're in. We have to accept it. But we can put out more light. We can put out more love. We can put out. We can pay attention to what we consume, right, and help the world and ourselves in multiple ways. Okay, trying not to go off the deep end there, but conscious consumption, that is what I care about the most, right? That is my real big passion, is this conscious consumption, and I will make a whole episode on that. But today we're talking about how we can use the products in the alcohol-free beverage industry that are in this functional category to help improve our lives. It's amazing. So let's talk about that. What that means. So since getting into the alcohol-free beverage space, the brands that I have noticed that are really doing well, right? Everyone who comes to me and was like, Jessa, alcohol-free beverage consultant expert, please tell me about these functional drinks, right? So there's this functional word and everybody's like, what does that even mean? And I like to capitalize the FUN and make it fun, functional, and to tell you that you can have these products to really help you have fun, because if taken regularly, adaptogens help you adapt to stress. They really do lower your stress hormone, your cortisol levels, and help you feel better. These botanical ingredients are benefiting you. So you've got roots, herbs, mushrooms, other plant substances, that have been used for centuries in Chinese medicine to treat ailments. Adaptogens specifically. I'm trying to get very clear here. Adaptogens. When you hear the word adaptogens, that is helping you with stress, particularly. So if you're curious of what an adaptogen is, a botanical plant-based ingredient that helps you manage stress. That is its role. But some of them are very multi-purpose, which is great, right? And they can be used for fighting fatigue, fighting inflammation, helping, they have vitamins and minerals. So there are other benefits to them, but their main goal in an adaptogen is to help you adapt to stress. So I'm going to go over just a few of those products, or a few of those ingredients, and some of the products that have those ingredients in them. Okay. So depending on what you want, right? And I'll get into this, but you want something. Let's start with this. Let's say you want something to help you with stress in particular. You're wanting something to take the edge off. Okay. And that's why so many of us used to go to alcohol, is because I just want to relax. It's been a long day and I deserve a beer. Right. That was, my parents' story. They were heavy equipment construction workers, came home, they wanted beer. Like, give me a beer, let me have that cold brewski, and it's going to help me feel better and calm down. Well, now we have something that is truly going to do that, And so let's look at some of the most common adaptogens that are being used in the non-alcoholic beverage industry. So there's lots, I'm not going to go over all of them, but we've got some of the big ones. So the first one that you probably see everywhere, and I'm sure you've seen this in like a capsule form, is ashwaganda. Okay, so ashwaganda is an antioxidant that works as anti-inflammatory. It has a lot of positive effects that can regulate your metabolism and help you decrease your stress levels. You can find ashwaganda in tons of different products. Curious number 3, they're Cucumber Tom Collins. If you haven't heard of Curious Elixirs, 100% look them up. Very, very beautiful, clean product. Without preservatives, they even make their own sugar alcohols. So write that one down. And then you've got Jazz. If you like something smoky and bitter, it's like a very smoky Paloma, but it has ashwaganda. There's a brand called Droplet that I really, really like that has ashwaganda. Goodness. I should have made a list. But there really are a lot of ingredients that have that particular ingredient. So ashwaganda, and you can actually just kind of look in your web browser and put in ashwaganda in non-alcoholic options, and you will pull up a lot. But if you want this product or this ingredient in particular, you can also reach out. So another big one that you will see is reishi mushroom. So reishi mushroom has been used for centuries to help reduce stress, and beyond that, also improve sleep, enhance the immune system. It's just a wide variety of ailments, for everything from high blood pressure to cancer. Reishi mushroom is like known to be one of the magic ones. And that one you can find in Desoi, which is Katy Perry's brand, DESOI, Desoi. You will also find it in like my favorite brand, Rasa Sfada, the black ginger, uses it. Soul Brew is one of my favorites. Soul Brew has a lot of different mushroom based products, right? And the one that has the reishi mushrooms is their relax and restore, which is really beautiful. So there's, yes, tons of products that are using reishi mushroom. And then rhodiola. So rhodiola is probably one of my favorites because it fights fatigue, anxiety, depression. It's been used for stress management. And I will say really quickly that you have to be careful with who you trust that is using these products, because the extraction method is so important, and trying to find out how it should be extracted and to find out who is extracting it well and all of those things. So you can take all of these just over the counter. But in a drink, my favorite products that have rhodiola are, once again, you've got Curious Elixirs, and then Rock Grace is my favorite because it's 0 calories, 0 preservatives, 0 sugar, all of those things. And I absolutely adore it. And it also has this next ingredient, Shashandra berry. So long history in Chinese medicine. Once again, Shashandra berry not only does it help with depression and stress relief, it has been used to treat liver disease, menopause, Alzheimer's, so many things. And Shashandra berry is another one that is very well loved and used by one of my favorite products, Rasasvata, that I spoke on before. I actually have an entire Substack article about Rasasvata. So if you want to learn more about that brand and to use my discount code, get that from me. But Rock Grace has both rhodiola and Shashandra berry in it. And both, 2 of the SKUs of Rasasvata use Shashandra berry. It's a beautiful ingredient, once again. And then we've got American ginseng. So a well-known fighter for stress, for relief, with all of the different stressors. This, I will say that this is an endangered product because of its high demand. It is so well loved and so used that we need to really take care of how much of this we're using. But the product that really comes top of mind here is Parch. So if you like a margarita and you want to try American ginseng, give Parch a try. And then we also have Asian ginseng. So there's all kinds of ginseng here. Like ginseng, no matter where it's from, it's a very powerful ingredient and has a long list of benefits, right? But Asian ginseng in particular is very commonly used to help with sleep. But so there are just some of the main products or ingredients, specifically adaptogens, the ones that are going to help you with stress, and a few of their brands, the brands that are using them. So let's move into nootropic. Okay, so you're going to hear the word adaptogen, right, for stress, and then you'll hear nootropic. So think neuro. So this is mental function. This is cognitive performance. It's pretty cool stuff. And there are all kinds of different nootropics. Rhodiola, just like I just mentioned, it's like a twofer. It has stress relief, and it helps you with your cognition and having that clear mind so that you can react to stressful situations better, right? So that's pretty cool. And then another mushroom, lion's mane mushroom, which a lot of people may have already heard of. It's a very popular ingredient used in a lot of different products, such as the product I said earlier, Soul Brew. Soul Brew is SOLBRU. Gotta look them up. Fantastic brand, fantastic people. Leanne, the founder, is just this incredible human. But so this lion's mane mushroom is been used specifically for improving memory. It actually stimulates your brain cells and protects you against degenerative brain diseases such as dementia. So definitely need more lion's mane in all of our lives. We've got information overload sometimes, and it can really, really help. And then L-theanine and L-tyrosine, these are both amino acids. So those are pretty snazzy doodads here. So L-theanine was discovered in green tea, and it's very commonly used with people who struggle with ADD and ADHD because it really helps with focus and attention. And then L-tyrosine is more helping with alertness, attention, and focus the same way. But it gives you a boost of dopamine, which is a lot of fun, right? So when you see tyrosine, to think dopamine. And dopamine is that feeling you get after exercise, right? You get that really good boost of excitement, even. And then a lot of these products are also using different vitamins, especially vitamin B. And vitamin B can be thought of as a nootropic as well because it directly impacts your brain function and also your energy levels and the cell health. And so, yeah, vitamin Bs are extremely helpful and have tons of benefits that you don't want to shy away from, right? So those are just a few. The other one, there's another ginseng, Siberian ginseng. Like I said, all the ginseng is great, but that Siberian ginseng is immunity boosting. It helps with increased energy and improves your cognitive function. So you may want to see those. So some of the most popular brands out there, and one of the big ones I think most people will recognize is Kin Euphorics. And they have the word euphoric, right? And so euphoric is all about the way you feel. So they're combining these adaptogens and the nootropics together. And a lot of these products they're using both adaptogens and nootropics and combining them together in this way that will be this amazing special blend of ingredients to help give you the energy and the stress relief and the clarity and focus, right, all in one go. And Kin, Parch, Rosasvada, the Rock Grace, Curious Elixirs, all of these adaptogenic functional products, a lot of them are using varying ingredients to give you specific effects. Like Soul Brew, for example, has 4 different SKU, and each bottle, like one of them is balance and connect, right? So it's really meant to help you feel like that sense of balance and some that mental clarity. And then you've got focus and inspire to help you really focus and to feel, that's the one with the lion's mane mushroom. And then you've got elevate and perform, so it's more of like that rejuvenating and help you like get a lot done, kind of give you the energy that you want. And then the relax and restore for wanting the actual stress relief, right? So that's a really cool ingredient or product to use. And then you can even infuse that with things like all the bitter. And all the bitter is one of my absolute favorites because it goes so well in all of the other products. You can, like, the orange goes into beer. They have orange bitters that goes really well in beer. They have the New Orleans bitters that goes really well in alcohol removed red wine. They have the lavender that has ashwaganda in it, as well as skullcap and passion flower. I mean, and like it goes so well in chamomile tea, or just like you make a lavender lemonade. So many different things. And I may eventually just have to have them on the podcast because you just need to know all about these different brands, especially all the bitters, because gentian root, dandelion root, burdock root, milk thistle seed, holy basil, chandra, all of them. That's so if you were going to go get one product today that was going to be the biggest bang for your buck and help you in the biggest way possible, it would be all the bitter. And it would be something I would recommend for you to take every single day. Okay, there's my plug. Use my code. But anyhow, so there's all of these different products out there that can help you in all of these different ways. And I just wanted to take the time today to kind of dive in and tell you the difference between all these different things, what they mean, how they can help you, and all of that stuff. And so check out my website, untoxicated.world. Sorry. Follow me on social at untoxicated.world as well if you want to know about the alcohol-free products. Subscribe to my Substack where you will get more and more information about all of this. And I'm definitely going to be, I think, starting to bring on more of the brands so that you can hear about them directly from them, which is, I think, going to be great because they all have a beautiful story to tell. And you know me, I'm a storyteller, and I love to share these stories with you. So if you have any questions specifically or anything that you want me to talk about in a podcast around the alcohol-free industry, and even more so these functional drinks, please reach out and let me know so that I can dive in to what you want to hear, right? So there you go. There's a little more information for you on the alcohol-free side of things. As I bow and take off my intoxicated hat and set it over here. I want to say thank you once again for being with me inside the Caim Circle. Remember to check out jessafrancis.net. If you are curious about me and the programs that I do and the spaces that I hold, join the Caim Circle Book Club, and follow me on social. And let me know if you want to go on a retreat, because this girl needs some nature. Let's have a untoxicated, alcohol-free adventure in the woods. Pretty please. Let me know when you're ready for that. But yeah. So until next time, I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you again. Please take time to breathe. I will tell you this every single time you're with me. Breathe. Stay present. Focus on gratitude. Smile. Bring a smile to your face. Okay? I hope you have a beautiful and happy day. See you next week.